Hello and welcome back to the channel. So it's the weekend, it's Sunday, so it's going to be Nürburgring blast time. So let's see what car we're using. You probably already guessed it by the thumbnail and title, but let's get to it. So in today's video we're back in Gran Turismo 7. We could have done one of the two really fast cars that have just been added. They're concept cars. So the only real car is the shoebox, which is the Suzuki Jimny. I believe it's pronounced Jimny. Put down in the comments below if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But yeah, this is a shoebox of a car with a whole 63 horsepower and 1,030 kilos. So I don't think this is going to be the fastest car, but let's see if it tips over. I'm not sure whether it will or not. Let's take it around the Nürburgring, see how fast it goes. Put a comment down below how fast you think it's gone before watching the lap, because I'm going to be intrigued to see just how fast this little thing is. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird oddity. I reckon it'll probably be one of the slowest ones, so let's get to it. Right, so the shoebox of a car, that is a Suzuki Jimny. Little 3-cylinder turbocharging, only 63 horsepower. You have to wring the neck of this thing. Quite a bit of body roll, but its engine is pretty gutless. Look at that. Right, across the start-finish line. Let's go into third gear for the first corner. Brakes are quite good. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of body roll. Right, up into fourth, hit the limiter in third. I think third feels a bit too short of a gear for around here. Fourth is quite long. Don't even know if we'll get to fifth. We're on top of fourth now, but there's no point in going to fifth. Let's just tip the car in. Lucky is we can be quite aggressive with the curbs here. It's going to be all about keeping up that momentum, try not to shed off at any unwanted speed. Oh, just dabbing the brakes through here, God, and well, using the curbs. The car does have a little bit of lift off oversteer, which is kind of interesting, kind of lift off and all the weight transfers to the front because of the spongy suspension. It can really kick out the rear. Flum flats, it's going to be flat. I'm not going to take fifth because I just don't feel I've got the torque. Yeah, we'll slow down here. Right, flat out across the top, and then we can kind of relax and head towards Nurburgring. We might be able to get fifth down here because there is a downhill section. I'm feeling like there you go for fifth. Right, on the rise now we should get probably the fastest speedo around the whole track. The speedo, not much use because the needle gone past the point that we can see, but flat out for Nurburgring. Let's take this flat. Foot is welded to the ground. Dip her in, nice and smooth. There we go. Oh my god, this is a sedate drive. And then hard on the brakes. Down to fourth. Come on, didn't quite get it into gear there. Missed my gear. Right, flat out through the foxholes we go. Again, we're going to have gravity with us. So we snatch fifth. Yeah, we'll go for it. In fact, this feels a little bit faster than the section before Nurburgring. Right, flat out through the compression. It's key here. Just take lines of least resistance. Be nice and economical with our racing lines. Up the hill, flat out. Use the curb there. Nice. Down to fourth. Lift off oversteer. And then we're going to take third for the chicane. Scraping the tyres across the surface. And there we go. Right, back on the power. Fourth gear. This lap can take a while by the looks of it. I wonder how long. Maybe 10 minutes? Is it going to be more than 10 minutes? I think 13 minutes is the slowest car that we've done around here. Flat out. Use the camber. Right, we're gonna left foot brake. Gonna actually keep it in fourth through here. Yes. Just don't feel like if we go to third, we're just going to be bumping against the limiter all the time. Downhill braking, a little bit more braking than the previous corner. Understeer, understeer, understeer. Whoa. Definitely a fourth gear corner though. Right. Should be flat out through here. Just use a nice economical line. Clip of those apexes. Miss, lift off, a little bit of oversteer there. Yeah, that actually helped turn in the car. Right, going to be heavy braking now. Be quite late on the brakes. Whoa, down to third. And then power out. God, the car can get quite lively under brakes just because of the sheer height of everything. We're sitting so high I can see over the guardrail and literally the pitch of the car as you get on the brakes. Going to be a little bit of a left foot brake here. Use that curb. Oh yes, but the tyres in real life are practically rolling over on their shoulders here. Flat, come on! Oh, this thing is slow. And thank you, Porsche, for the offbeat scratching. So flat out towards a louder kink. This should be easy flat. You can actually relax through here. Right, tricky corner now. Don't think we're going to go for third. We're going to just try and picture in as late as possible. Just try and keep up that momentum. Whoa! And he spat it off there. Right, this is going to be a long pull up this hill, guys and girls. Literally flat out 63 horsepower. This is an uphill stretch. Like, is the car actually this slow in real life? Like, we're coming up to 120 kph down there and it's struggling, and this is in fourth gear. Like, does that mean driving one of these things on the motorway, you literally just try and keep 70 miles an hour, you rev the nuts off it to actually like anything other than flat ground? If that's true, that's absolutely nuts. Like, I get, yeah, you might be in a higher gear and cruising, but just to keep up with traffic feels very underpowered. I wonder if they do any engine swaps for this. Imagine this with like a Nissan GTR engine or something like that. Bravery corner, easy flat. We can actually do it with one hand or scratching our face. And then off we go towards the carousel. Still flat. Nürburgring blast rules. We've got no modifications, no change of setup, default tyres, but no hood. We're doing it fully immersive, so I've got no idea time-wise. I don't have a clock, so I don't know if we're going fast or not. Down to third, get the car turned in. A little bit of understeer there. Snatch fourth before we go towards the carousel. I think carousel will probably be a third gear corner again. Like, this is about halfway, so if we can do it in, I don't know, 10 minutes. I feel like 10 minutes feels like it's not even going to manage 10 minutes at this rate. Right, into the roller coaster section. This is where the good fun section is. Don't know how much fun it's going to be in this, but I suppose the key is how much can we keep our foot flat through some of these corners and just keep that momentum going up. It's not a heavy car, but it's 63 horsepower. It must be a 3-cylinder engine for that kind of power from a turbocharged engine. Completely flat through there. We'll take this flat, will we? Yeah. Rear wanted to kill us. Right, Vipperman, can we do this flat? I feel like gravity is helping us here. Just lift off a little bit of a security lift. We're not going to take fifth, even if we hit the limiter like we did there, because we're going uphill, a little bit of brake. Up over the rise, there we go. Now we're going downhill towards Brunchen. Just try and keep it in fourth through here. Oh, I thought I was going to roll then. There we are, YouTube corner. Get that nose in. Wave to the fans. Have a brake. Lift off oversteer yet again. Right, pull up the hill. Right. Done quite this section quite smoothly, to be fair. Come on, up the hill, up the hill. Oh god, this is achingly slow. I think we'll struggle to beat 11 minutes at this kind of rate. Right, will it get some air? We're not going to take fifth. Just bump the limiter. It's not even got enough power to get the air through there. We had a minor lift through there. Up over the rise, we're still completely flat. We're going to be flat through the Stefan Bell FS, that's for sure. Might take fifth. Yeah, we'll take fifth as we're going downhill. Again, no air this time. Car firmly on the ground. Up over the rise of Stefan Beloff. Worst corner in the track coming up now. Right, is this going to be a fourth gear moment? Let's try lift. Yeah, down a brake. tricky one there because the car was constantly slowing down. It just doesn't have any torque in fifth gear, sorry. Right, baby carousel. This is going to be a third gear. I'm going to go for fourth. Bit of understeer. Keep it powering through though. Yes, that was nice. Right, final corner before dotting her. Is this going to be flat? I think we can if we just clip this apex nicely. Yeah, my foot is actually starting to ache a little bit, my right foot. Flat that much. Right, up over the rise, down the hill we come. There we go, nice, nice, nice. Right, can we take fifth? We're going to have to rev the nuts off this. It's going to have to be a quick shift to fifth or we'll lose too much momentum. Yeah, there we go. I think the car's still accelerating. I'm having a look at the RPM to make sure it's accelerated. This is flat ground and we're probably just about at 80 mile an hour. This thing is slow. Oh my life, it's even PlayStation's going into rest mode. How does it know that I'm not? Oh, I've got the controller plugged in. Right, so we've only got 10 minutes to get this lap done, but luckily we're not far from the end. We're going to drift over to the side of the Devil's Diner. There it is. Wave. Oh, the thing's getting slower. Right, we'll hold fifth though. Keep on pulling. Come on, little Jimny. You can do it. We're like, is it like this on the motorway? Are you literally foot to the floor in fifth to go up a minor incline at 70, 80? Right, we've got gravity with us now, so let's accelerate. Accelerate. Right, this should be easy flat. Oh God, it's slowing down again, in fact. Yeah, gonna try and take a nice wide line, keep up that momentum, almost clipped the wall there. Down into third. Rev the nuts off it. I know, power saving mode. Final corner. Yeah, can we beat 11 minutes? Come on. Fourth gear. Across the line we go. There we go. Oh, this was an interesting lap. It's definitely one of the slower vehicles I've ever done round here. And it'll be interesting to see what kind of time it is. I think it'll be struggling to beat 11 minutes. 10 minutes maybe beyond this kind of vehicle, but it wasn't too bad, so let's see how it's done. That's a 10:48, so it's considerably slower than the 10 minutes I think I was aiming at, but faster than 11 minutes I thought it might be around, so it's 12 seconds faster, and that has to be one of the slowest cars that we've done around the Nürburgring Blast. So let's see how it stands up against the other cars that we've done. So only two cars have gone slower than this, the Honda Acti, great car, and a bus. So it's pretty much rooted at the end of the leaderboard, but interestingly enough, it's actually just a little bit slower than its compatriot, the Suzuki Cappuccino. So let me know what you thought of the lap. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, perfectly fine. You know what I'm going to say. Give it a thumbs down, but just put a comment down below how I can do it better in the future. And until that time, goodbye and have a good one.